Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons they thought they can bully you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. They had you highly mistaken. Oh yeah, they thought they had you highly mistaken. Let me tell you this, y'all. They thought they can bully you. Drop in the comments and say you highly mistaken. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say you highly mistaken. Now let me say this, y'all. The people who tried to bully you, they don't matter. The people who tried to bully you, it's about to be out your life. And the people who tried to bully you gonna learn real quick, all right, that you ain't the one to be messed with and you ain't the one to be touched, okay? Now, let me go ahead and get directly into this video, y'all. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, all right? Now, the first reason of why they thought they can bully you is going to be this, chosen ones. You came off as real nice, all right? Let me say it one more time, louder for the people in the back, all right? You came off as a nice person, right? Like overbearingly nice, okay? Very nice. And so they took that for granted and they took that as weakness, okay? Let me say this, y'all, before I even get into this example. I did a video on why you should stop being nice. So y'all make sure y'all check that video out right here in the corner, okay? But overall, y'all, you gotta stop being nice, okay? And a result of that is people thinking that they can bully you, okay? Whether you are in a relationship, whether you are dating, whether you are at a job, okay, marriage, it don't matter where you are. Even in friendships, y'all, people begin to think that they can bully you because you ain't never got off the chain. You ain't never, did nothing out the ordinary, like, told somebody, you need to shut up. You ain't never just did that because that's not your character. And if it's not your character, I understand, like, you can't force a person to be something that they're not, okay? But at the end of the day, you are going to have to stand up for yourself, okay? And I want you to understand that that's why you got to stop being nice. Once again, I already did a video on that, but I do want to elaborate on why they thought that they can bully you. Now, let me give you an example of this situation. So you got to look at it like this. Let's just say you dating this person, okay, on the first date. They've been testing you, right? Male or female, but they've been testing you. And the second date, they start testing you a little bit more than average, more than usual. And on that third date, they're just getting straight up disrespectful. Well, why are they doing that? Well, it's because you haven't checked it in the first place. You haven't checked it in the first place. And then secondly, they think that they can bully you because you've been showing them that you've been trying to get along. You've been showing them that you just overbearingly nice. You just showing them that you just so nice. You done showed them that you just so nice. All right. And as a result of that, they look at you as so weak. All right. But I need you to understand something, y'all. Drop in the comments and say I'm strong. Okay, make sure you drop in the comments and say I'm strong. I just want to give you the perspective of how they're looking at this situation. They think they can go over. They think they can get over. They think they can take advantage. And they think that they can bully you. But once again, drop in the comments and say you are highly mistaken. You not the one. All right? You are not the one, y'all. And so I just want to let you know why they thought such stupid idea. Right? You can't be bullied. And see, y'all, it's okay to be a good person. It's okay to be kind, right? And it's okay to just be a nice person. But sometimes, y'all, you got to stand up and let the person know, hey, I ain't the one, bro. I ain't the one, sis. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me any type of way. And don't disrespect me because no disrespect will be tolerated. No disrespect will be tolerated, y'all. And so before I go into a rant on that, y'all, I just had to let you know. Listen, they think that they can bully you because you came off as real nice, all right? And so if that resonated, y'all, make sure you drop in the comments and let me know, all right? And we're going to move on to the second reason of why they thought they can bully you. It's going to be this, y'all. You had passive energy, all right? Let me say it one more time, louder in the back, all right? Understand this, y'all. You had passive energy. So, Rena, what does that mean? Listen, y'all, that's simply going with the flow energy. Almost like a yes man or a yes woman. A yes boy, a yes girl, right? You got that going with the flow energy. I'm with whatever, okay? Listen, if you riding in a car with somebody, all right? And you just sitting there riding and you ain't said nothing, you don't got no input, all you do is ride. Well, they gonna take that as, okay, well, maybe I can make them ride with me over here and ride with me over there. And they gonna do what I say over here and do what I say over there. Listen, y'all, they got that highly mistaken. Listen, y'all, they got that highly mistaken, all right? And now I'm simply saying this, y'all, is when you have that passive energy, when you got that passive energy, a person is going to kind of take that as like weakness. Once again, it's very similar, y'all, with being nice. But I'm going to differentiate the two for y'all so y'all are not, confused. Well, when you're nice, you just straight up just, overly kind. You overly trying to prove to people that you got their back, trying to prove to people that you ain't stepping on their toes when they stepping on your neck, right? That's when you're being super kind. Just being really nice. Also, some people are being nice because they feel like they're going to get something in return. Maybe that's the kindness in return. Maybe that's a reward, whatever it is, right? But sometimes people are being nice because they think they're going to get something in return, okay? But in this case right here, I'm differentiating the two of why being nice, okay, and passive energy is similar, but it's a bit different. Now, when it comes to passive energy is when a person can tell you anything and you gonna do it. A person can say, come on, let's go over here, and you running right behind them, okay? Almost like the little dog on Snoopy. Right? The little dog that's on Snoopy, he go everywhere where Snoopy go, okay? All I'm saying is, y'all, you are being viewed as a passive person. Another example, y'all, of passive energy is avoiding confrontation, right? It's avoiding confrontation. So, Rena, what do you mean by that? When you are avoiding confrontation, you are avoiding a person coming at you. You are avoiding, something that needs to be addressed. You are avoiding problems, right? I'm not saying that you should be problematic. I'm not saying that you should stir up drama. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying, y'all, is when you have passive energy, people are going to take that too as weakness, and they're going to see it as, oh, he don't want no problems, or she don't want no problems, so I'm going to go ahead and bully them. And then too, y'all, that's like a form of them trying to intimidate you. Right? When a person is trying to bully you, they're trying to intimidate you, y'all. So I need y'all to drop in the comments and say, I'm not going for it. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm not going for it. And so that's all I'm saying, chosen ones, is those who are trying to do that to you, they're just simply saying that, oh, I see that you're nice, not only nice, but you are passive. Okay, and so I'm gonna try to take advantage of that with my dominant energy. All right, don't allow them to dominate you. Okay, you got to stand up for yourself, which you already are. Right, number one, you already are. It's just that when you are a good person, you got a good heart, you kind, people gonna take that as a weakness, and so you're gonna have to let a person know. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay, and so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna move on to the third reason of why they tried to bully you. It's going to be this, chosen ones. You let somebody slide. All right? Let me say it one more time, y'all. You let somebody slide. Or they perceived it as them sliding. So what do you mean? Let me just go ahead and get directly into this, y'all. All right? So let's just say somebody pressed you, okay, whether it was about some money, it was just about respect or a principle, whatever the case is. Somebody pressed you, right? And people on the outside looking in was like, dang, what you gonna do about it? And they don't see that you actually had already handled it, or you handled it in a different way, right? And so somebody probably perceived it as you being weak. And they're like, shoot, man, I'll bully her or I'll bully him, right? They probably had the wrong perception of it. And that's why you only supposed to believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Oh yeah, y'all, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. And so that's just one perspective of how they probably felt like, oh, I can bully them or I can bully her. That's probably what it was, y'all. Now, I would say this right here. Now, for some people, you probably straight up got pressed and somebody seen that and they was like, oh, they sweet, they cake, okay? But I'm gonna need you to drop in the comments and say, I ain't sweet, all right? Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I ain't sweet. So, Rena, what are you saying right now? All I'm simply saying is, chosen ones, this right here. Whenever you let somebody slide or whenever they think that somebody got over on you, they're going to try it too. right? They're going to try it too. I think I used this example before, but I'm going to say it again. If somebody, took some money from him or took something from him, right? It don't got to be money. I'm just throwing stuff out there. But if they took something from him, well, if they can benefit from it, right, they're going to take it too. Okay? It's no different from the person who's the big time drug dealer, right? He the big time drug dealer in the hood. And everybody looking at him like, oh, he a lick. And then it take that one person to take his money or to take his drugs or to take something from him. And then everybody else going to say, hey, he fool. He fool. You can eat him, right? And so with that being said, y'all, you got to look at it like that. The moment somebody slide with it, the moment somebody get away with it, it's going to be the very moment that people are going to continuously try it, all right, until you shut it down. All right. And that's just how it got to be, y'all. You got to stand up for yourself. But once again, you are the wrong one. They can't bully you. OK, they thought that they could, but they are failing miserably. All right. And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to move on to the fourth reason of why they thought they can bully you. It's going to be this, y'all. You are respectful and mannerable. All right. Let me say it one more time, louder for the people in the back. You are respectful and mannerable. Now, I had to deal with this a lot, y'all. I'm going to be honest, especially being that I grew up in a household with 9 siblings, right? What I have, y'all? 5 biological, 4 step, but we all are like siblings, you know what I mean? And so that's, we all were close. And so with that being said, I have this tremendous respect for women, right? I have this tremendous respect for women. And, sometimes, y'all, it can come off as being like in the passive or even nice category, okay? But I just have a respect for women. Not only that, y'all, but just having respect for everything that's around me. That's how I was raised. I was raised, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, right? Some of y'all probably from the country like me. Like I told y'all, I'm from Douglas, Georgia, so that's like South Georgia. That's South Georgia. So we got, farms, agriculture. We really country down there. And so it's big on hospitality. The country is big on hospitality, okay? And that's what I was raised on, being very respectful to women, being respectful to things that are around me, and being mannerable. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay? But see, some people take it as a weakness. I know, y'all, it is a sick world that we are living in, but some people take that as a weakness. Believe it or not, that's what they do. And so you're going to have to understand how to differentiate the two. Like, I'm going to be respectful to certain people who are deserving of it, but some people got to get this work. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you're going to get this work. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you're going to get this work. See, some people got to get this work, y'all. I'm sorry. But, for the most part, if that's who you are, that's who you're going to be. All right. Now, I'm going to just get into it, y'all. I had a situation where on certain jobs, right, whether I was dealing with a woman or I was just dealing with people, who was in a higher position. But I'm going to just, generalize it all. I was dealing with some people, right? And when I was dealing with them or when I was coming into work, I was just coming in very respectful. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, being respectful, being mannerable, respecting other people's space. I mean, this is the thing that you're supposed to do, right? But in this world, I mean, it's like good is bad and bad is good, right? Good is bad and bad is good. I mean, it's crazy, y'all. But anyway, going to this job, y'all, just going to work, being a good worker and being respectful. Well, I would have certain people try me, right? Like they would try me, like, for instance, they may try to have me doing extra work, doing work that nobody else would even be doing, handing me a broom. Hey, sweep up this, because they took me being respectful and mannerable as a weakness. But I had to set some things straight. So a day I had went in, they tried the same thing. And I was like, hey, it ain't going down like that. In so many words, I'm letting them know, like, look, we on the same level. I'm just, you in a higher position than me, right? You just have a title. That's all it is. I guarantee you I'm probably smarter than you, okay? Probably wiser than you, and probably know more than you in certain areas, right? And all I'm simply saying is, y'all, is this right here. You're going to go through that. Certain people are going to try to bully you. Certain people are going to try to take advantage of you simply because you are respectful and memorable, y'all. I ain't make the rules. That's just how it is, y'all. It's sad, it's sick, I know it. But some people will try to bully you because you are respectful and memorable, all right? And so if you went through that, y'all, drop in the comments and let me know below. And we're going to go ahead and conclude this last reason with number 5, y'all. The 5th reason of why they thought they can bully you is going to be this, chosen ones. They underestimated you. Ooh, that's my favorite, y'all. That's my favorite right there, y'all. They underestimated you. See, it was even in the 48 Laws of Power, y'all, where it says, never outshine your master, right? Never outshine your master. Sometimes, y'all, people tend to outshine their master. And so what happens is they don't get underestimated. Follow me, y'all. But when you are not showing all that you can do, then the person gonna underestimate you then. And see, this right here is the only reason right here, this out of all the reasons I gave you, this is the only reason I'm okay with. I'm okay with them underestimating you. Why? Because everybody don't need to know what you're capable of. Everybody don't need to know your business. I'm okay with it, y'all. I'm okay with it. Now, let me say this, y'all. It's not your fault that they underestimated you. It's their incompetence and it's their lack of wisdom. Let me say it one more time, y'all. It's their incompetence and it's their lack of wisdom. So, Reno, what do you mean by that? You ain't tell them to underestimate you. You ain't give off them signs, or you ain't, you didn't tell them to jump to conclusion. That was all on them, okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say it's all on you. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say it's all on you. And so what happened was, y'all, they thought they knew everything. I love them type of people. The ones who think they know everything. Don't they have a little stupid look on their face whenever they finally get the answer wrong? And not only got it wrong, but they got it wrong in front of everybody. And so they got a big stupid sign on their forehead. Don't it look good, y'all? Listen to this right here. It's almost like it's a boxing match, right? It's almost like a boxing match. And let's just say it's featherweight, and let's just say it's heavyweight. Well, everybody is going to automatically assume that the person that's in heavyweight is finna sweep the dude that's in featherweight. Oh, they just know he's about to get swept, right? But let's just say that guy in featherweight bust that dude who is heavyweight. Now, what's going to happen is that heavyweight dude, he coming in like, oh, man, whatever, man. You ain't, what's up, man? And then the dude with the featherweight come with a haymaker, boom, fight's over. Bang, fight's over. That's it, right? And so, Reno, what are you saying right now? See, that heavyweight underestimated that featherweight, not realizing that he was too much to handle. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm too much to handle. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm too much to handle. So, Reno, what you saying right now? They underestimated you. Therefore, they thought that they can bully you, but they got it all wrong. Okay? They got it all wrong, y'all. So, as I conclude this video, I want you to understand something, y'all. These are the 5 reasons of why they thought that they can bully you, but they failed miserably. All right? They failed miserably. And so with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Young Equal. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership, as well as my Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.